Okay, now I'm really being silly. Hello everyone, it's Miss Angela and it is day 31. Oh no, it is not. It's day 32 of drawing with you. So I am dressed up like a train conductor today because we had a request from a young man to draw a train. So I thought, why not today? It's as good a day as any. So pick up your pencils, your paper, colored pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you have, and let's start to draw a train today. Okay, I've got my paper right here. Now I'm going to move this down a little bit so we can see it a little better. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now we're going to draw the front of a train coming at you. Now the train is an old-fashioned train. It's not the new kind of speedy train. This is the old one that they used to have to shovel the coal into and to go down the tracks, kind of slow, not like our fast ones today. So let's try it anyway. All right, well, let's start out with a big circle. We're going to have that train coming right at us. So let's draw a big circle. Remember the hint I gave you the other day? If you want a perfect circle, you can take a paper plate and put it down and trace around it. You can, but you know what? I like to just freehand a little bit. All right, that's going to be the outside of it. Let's make an inside circle. We're going to have lots of circles here. And then we're going to put another circle. And right in the middle of that one, we are going to put a smaller circle, but kind of not too small because that's our light on our train. It kind of looks like a target, doesn't it? All right, let's go ahead and make our smokestack that's on the top. Remember how I told you they used to have to shovel coal in there to make it go? So let's make, I don't know what to say this looks like a glass almost. It kind of is smaller and goes up. And then we'll make a line across here. Let's make another one. And then let's make one in the center. And then we're going to put a little top on our chimney so the water doesn't come in. And we're going to put it like this. And since we're way up at the top right now, let's do a little smoke coming out of there. A nice squiggly line will give the idea that there's smoke coming out of the chimney. Okay, let's do the little cab where the people ride in, where the little engineer or the conductor rides in. So we're going to make a line like this and a line like this. And let's make a double line so it looks like you can sit right in there and look out the window. And then this needs a roof. So let's make a little roof on the top of it. Is everybody doing okay? If you need to slow it down, catch up, and then turn it back on and continue going on. That's a great thing about videos. Now, in the front of an old-fashioned train is they used to call it a grate or a cow pusher. If something got in the way, it would kind of push it out of the way. So we're going to make that. Now, let's go ahead and go out a little bit. You want to come up a little bit from the bottom of your circle. And then we're going to make a line straight down, not too far, just a little line. And then we'll put this big front on it, just like this, okay? I might even have this right here. Let's see if this one has it on it. Yeah, see, right here. See this thing? This is what we're doing right here, the front of it, the little pusher. Okay, now, let's go ahead, and it has to have air coming through it. So we're gonna make some slots so air can get through it. Okay. We'll try to make the same amount on this side. And then let's connect it more to the train so it looks like it's more of a part of it. So we'll make, I'll go out a little bit farther. Woohoo, that one's got a little off. And then we will connect it to the train, just like that. So now we got the basics for the train. Now to make it look really like a train, let's go ahead and put the track in. Now when you make a track, it's going to be bigger at the bottom of the paper, and then as it goes away, it's going to get smaller. It's something called perspective. It makes it look like it's going off in the distance. So down here, let's make the big piece of wood pretty big, enough to hold the whole train. And then the next one's going to be a little smaller. Let's make sure it comes out the other side. And then the next one will be a little smaller. And it's going behind the train. The train is sitting on it. And we'll do that one there. And then maybe a little tiny one there. And then we'll do the lines that connect them, the rails that they sit on. All right. And then just because, let's make a line. And we'll make some trees because I can't just have a train here all by itself. All right, let's go ahead and paint the light on the train first. That way we get it out of the way and we know exactly where it goes. So we're going to put the light right in there, nice and bright, so everybody can see it coming, especially at nighttime. Have you ever sat by a railroad track and watched the trains go by? It's really kind of cool. All right, now let's put let's use some gray. Now we haven't used gray a lot, so you'll have to look in your crayon box for a little gray. And we're gonna put, the train is gonna be almost all black and gray. So we'll put this circle in gray. Oh my goodness, I'm not doing a very good job at all. That's okay. Now, if you have a request, if there's something you would like to draw, just have your mom and dad send me a message, either on Facebook or emails or wherever, and tell them my child wants to draw a whatever. And that way we'll draw that. Now let's go up here and draw our chimney on our train gray too. We don't want it to be all black. That might be just a little too boring. All right, we've got the whole top of our train gray. Is there anything else? Let's go ahead and do this part of our little tiny part that makes it all look connected. All right, now we will go ahead and do black. We'll do the rest of the train black. Does it look like a train yet? Before it kind of looked like a target, and it looked like, I don't know what it looked like, but when it's all together, hopefully it's gonna look like a train. So do I look like an engineer today in my scarf and everything? Alrighty, we've almost got that part of it done. A lot of color in black. But that's kind of what color these old trains were, because they were made out of metal. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to paint all, or draw all the bottom of this, color it all in, but leave the little white spots empty. So that's our, like where the air goes through the train. Alrighty, I'm working on it, guys. How about when you color? Does it take you a long time, or do you do it really fast? I usually take my time, but when I'm doing these, I like to get them done really fast, so that way you're not getting bored waiting for me. Let's go ahead and make this black right around the light. So this way, instead of drawing the train all black, we used a little gray to make it more interesting. Okay, now let's go ahead and make our brown. Let's get brown out of here. And we are going to put these brown pieces of wood on the track. And you know what the silly part is? These rails will be on top of this wood, but that's okay. This is just a picture, so we're doing it. There we go, and we'll do that and that. And then we got a little one right there. Ooh, it looks just like a train. Now, what are we gonna do next? Let's go ahead and make our green trees back here. And you know what, as I draw sometimes, I go back and go, oh my gosh, I forgot something. And I did forget something. I forgot the top of the train where the conductor and the engineers sit in there. So let me go back right now before I forget. I'm gonna grab out my gray. And I'm gonna make this gray. And put the little roof on there. And if you want to, it's up to you. You can draw your little engineer, your little guy with the red bandana sitting right in there, and maybe another guy looking right out there. They can be right in the window watching as everything goes by. I'm gonna draw a couple trees back in there so you can see trees, because I don't have a person sitting there. And let's go ahead and put some blue sky in here. Okay, it is looking fabulous. So I hope some of you won't think doing a train is too babyish, because this is kind of cool. You do perspective, you do the train, and you know what? I love trains. I travel by train all the time. I've gone all the way to Montana on a train, all the way from Pennsylvania to Montana. And it was a beautiful ride. I got to really see all the country when I was on a train. And now, even though I have the same kind of green, maybe you'll have a different kind of green. We have a dark green there, and maybe you do a lighter green down here. So I'm just gonna put it in very lightly because I just want to show that there's a difference. So I'm gonna put some green down in here. There would be grass growing in between the tracks maybe. Oh my goodness, that is so darn messy. It is so messy. It's gonna drive me crazy. Hold on, I gotta see if I can get a lighter green. I found a lighter green. Let's see if I can do that. Oh my gosh, it looks like the same darn green to me. But anyway, so we're coloring it all in. And that is how you do a train. So for the young man that asked us to do a train, I hope you do a good job on this, and I'd like to see it. And I will see you tomorrow. So it'll be day 33. Now I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say anything because just in case I can't come up with it. But I was thinking so many people like Star Wars. Maybe we should do BB-8 tomorrow. What do you think? BB-8? Okay, BB-8 it is. So we'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Now remember what I say all the time. Stay safe, wash your hands, listen to your parents, stay creative, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Choo choo.